as usual, super quick. Haven't been on here for a while, so see if anyone turns up. Just posted a video and a short. But it's not like a proper short. It's like, I think it's 100 seconds, so it's not a proper short, like, but it still counts as one, whatever. So as long as it's up on the channel, so that's the main thing. Yeah, but made a video this morning on. No, sorry, just made a video now. A video I watched this morning on a case that happened 5 years ago in Australia, where a drunken driver ran over this man's kids, about 4 of them. Well, one of his niece and three of his kids, one son and 2 daughters. And the guy's been in prison he's in prison for 20 years and he's got 10 years left. No, yeah, I saw it in one of the thumbnails in one of the videos that his sentence had been reduced, I believe. So if it was 5 years ago, and if he was sentenced to 20 years, so. But he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and he did that. So, but the father and the mother and the rest of the family forgave him. So quite an amazing story. Meant to be Chaos says, hi bro, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you again. Nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see you too, bro. How you doing? How are you? I'm pretty good, thanks. How you doing? I need a trim bod, bro. Just used the new camera again. Fair play, it's a decent bit of kit. Good, I think. You think you're good. Well, at least you think you're good, so. What's up, peeps? It's a bit chillier today, but to be honest with you, when it's boiling, I sort of miss it when it's like this, because you can actually breathe, and the air doesn't stick to your skin. We're very soft in the UK with weather. That's all we do is complain about the weather. But if you guys are interested in that story, go see the video I just uploaded. I also posted a short as well, so if you guys want to see about that story. I haven't seen you for a long period of time. Why stop lives? I went live last week when I was in Haverfordwest for the night. I went to West Wales, so I did do a live stream last week, but yeah, I haven't posted for a bit. So, but I'm back now. So, it's always the same. I always at least have a spurt of making content, and then I'm gone for a week or two, and then I come back. It's always the same thing. So. It's difficult being consistent. It is at times, you know. But whenever you get, inspiration for something and an idea, you gotta act on it. Otherwise, it's like the law of diminishing intent. The longer you take to do something, the less likely you are to do it. So it's I'm glad I made that video now. So I just like this live. Thank you, buddy. We got 2 other people in here as well, so that's cool. I'm going to start walking that way because I'm getting pretty cold, not gonna lie. So I've sat here for quite a bit, so making a video. So okay then. Nin Sant Singh says, "What are you doing?" I'm just chilling. What's going on? Oh, turn my Wi-Fi off. Nice weather. It's a bit chilly, not gonna lie. I should have listened to my mother when she said take a jacket. I don't usually get cold, but yes, at least I can breathe though. But what's going on, peeps? We got 6 people in the live. Seven people. What's going on? I like it. I hate hot summers, too hot. Yeah, no, I like the summer, but I don't like it when it's hot and you've literally got, like, not a whole lot to do. That's not so nice. Like, you need to be by the beach if it's hot and, you know, be doing some activities and stuff. Because that's the worst thing, not really having much to do when it's hot. But no, I think we've had a decent summer here. Like, especially I sort of missed like the very hot days in the UK this year, because when I was in Poland, I rang my mother and she said I literally could not go outside. None of us could go outside because that's how hot it was. So where do you go now? I'm just on a stroll, really. Trying to keep my body moving because I'm a little bit it's a little bit chilly right now. So we got 8 people here. Stay on the stream for a little bit. Can you show us the nature around you? This is a little bit of the nature. That's a cenotaph. Yeah, it's a nice area. It's a nice park. The chat is a little bit dead right now, but hopefully it kicks up soon. Stay on here for about half hour. We'll obviously see what happens. But nice. What that symbolised? It's to do with the war. It's a cenotaph. It's to do with the war. And it says, the tribute of the memory of Merthyr men who died in the South African War. I believe it says 59 to 1902. But watching that video this morning, guys, the video I just made, that guy, Danny Abdallah, he is an example of, you know, what every man should aspire to be when it comes to humility, faith, and forgiveness. It's absolutely incredible. You know, to have the strength to do that, but to realize that there's really no other way. You have to forgive, you know. Otherwise it just ends up eating you alive. The unforgiveness and resentment and hatred, nah. It's a poison for the soul. So we've got 4 people in the chat right now. Cheers for tuning in. We are both light, both darkness, both good, both evil. Agreed. We have the flesh and the spirit that continually war against each other. Metric Sphinx says good vibes from New Zealand. Really? No way. What's happening? Greetings back to you from Wales. That's pretty mad because what I'm on about, that case that I talked about today was a case that happened. Obviously, I know it wasn't in New Zealand, but it was in Australia. So, at first glance, when I first saw the interview with this with the father, I just assumed he was a Kiwi because he sort of had that look about him. But you have sort of like, the culture is interesting. Like, you have the Aboriginal people, but then you also have, like, you know, European descendants there as well. Maybe like similar to South Africa type situation. But wow, thanks for joining us all the way from New Zealand. That's nuts. What do you think that nowadays people worship money more than everything? Money, what is it? The love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Money isn't evil of itself. Each and every single one of us needs money to live and to survive and, I guess, cooperate with society. There was a saint, it's a saint from Father Spirit, mentioned a quote from a saint that he said, handling money is a more dangerous thing to handle than a poisonous snake. You should handle money like you're handling a poisonous snake because it can consume you, money. Also, he said handling money is a greater skill than working with wood or things of that nature. So we realize that money is not evil in and of itself, but the love of it, and there's many forms of evil that come out of it. So money isn't a bad thing. It's just what we do with it, and if we idolize it. I know a select few people that idolize money, and quite frankly, they are people I don't want to be around or even associated with, because they're just greedy, selfish people. So nothing too deep with it. They're just God, basically. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you can make plenty of it and use it in the right way, it's a good thing. But I mean, there's the lack of money is also, you could say, could be a root of all evil, because people who lack the money, they'll try and find it in other ways. That is, in ways that are not moral, legal, or ethical. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. But I mean, in my opinion, as long as you got enough to live and to do like what you enjoy, like just enough, then happy days. You know, I saw a very profound picture on X, on Twitter, and it was of this young guy chasing money, and then an older fella chasing money. Presumably that was him. He was still chasing money, and then he got to the end of his life, which was like on the edge of a cliff, and he had all this money in his hand, and he was just preparing for death. So you got all that money, but now basically you can't take it with you. So few people has the more money on planet. You can't take it with you, guys. You can't take it with you. You come into this world with nothing and you leave with nothing. We have 8 people in here. Hopefully the chat livens up a bit. So the streams have been quite quiet recently. It's just one of those things. What can you tell us about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Is that a reference to somewhere in Revelation? Because I have heard that. I can't say anything about it. I don't know anything about it, but I have heard of that. And I think it's referring to a passage in Revelation. Revelation is a very difficult book to read, as it's very symbolic language. Well, we've had a decent amount of people turn up and watch, but not a lot of people have said much, so I think I'm going to end the stream in a little while. But thank you to all who have tuned in for a little bit. I don't know what that is, whatever that is. No, I don't know what that is. Yeah, we'll go to 25 mins, and then if it doesn't kick up, then it's curtains. Show surroundings, that forest, nice. This is like, I don't know what this used to be. Obviously it's a road, but it's blocked off. But I wonder what this used to be. Probably, no, in Wales it's probably like an old train track or something, but a little bit of well, just trees really. It's not forest, but it looks, where I am, it looks like I'm in the forest. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna call that a day then, guys. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully future streams will be more eventful in terms of yeah, we got people in here, but the chat's a little dead, so it is what it is though. Alright guys, see you next time. God bless. Bye bye. Actually, one minute. Actually, I was gonna wait till 25, and then I just saw more people turn up. So we'll see. What books have you read recently? Mainly Father Spurgeon's book. To do with the resurrection. The Orthodox perspective on the resurrection is very interesting. They look at it more like a cosmic victory over death, which is like obviously how we view it, but and in regards to like the resurrection icon pulling Adam and Eve away from death, and it's very deep, but going to a Pascha service is something I recommend as well. I mean, it's a big event, only happens once a year. So guys, God bless, and hope you enjoyed. the videos I've made just today on that short. So yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you again.